中央广播电视总台国广记者提问：去年全国人大常委会开展的大气污染防治法执法检查力度很大，曝光了一批问题，社会反响强烈。请问窦树华副主任委员，您全程参与了这次执法检查，能不能给我们讲一讲，你们是怎么进行明察暗访的？您个人有哪些感受？谢谢。
China Radio International. Last year, the
Thank you
NPC
for
Standing
attention
Committee carried
and
out enforcement
concern
inspection on the atmospheric
for
pollution
our work.
prevention and control law. It was a serious inspection that have attracted great
We will
public
secure a
attention
decisive
and exposed a
victory
number
to
of
win the
problems.
battle of poverty
Vice Chairman
alleviation
Dou
and
Shuhua,
environmental
as a
protection.
member of
This
the
is the
inspection
requirement from
team,
the Central
could you share
Committee.
with us how the inspection was
For the
carried out
new
and
committee,
what
we
strikes
will
you most?
strictly follow the four awareness and the two safeguard. We will study and learn the new thinkings from General Secretary Xi Jinping and implement decisions from CPC Central Committee on ecological conservation. We will fully implement the duties in accordance to the Constitution. We strengthen our work in the area for the environmental protection. In 2018, the Standing Committee of NPC conduct supervision on atmospheric pollution and the law on marine environmental protection. We also hear some of the performance review on 2017. And we also hear the work performance reports for law enforcement on solid waste. The Standing Committee of NPC hosts another meeting to discuss the supervision on the law enforcement on air pollution. We have made guidance and strengthening our work for environmental protection and consolidate our confidence to win the battle of environmental protection. We will protect the ecological environment by regulation and laws. We will firmly support the battle of environmental protection. In fighting the battle of addressing the pollution, the key lies in defending the blue sky. We'll make sure that our people can enjoy the blue skies. The Standing Committee of the 13th NPC has put their priorities on law enforcement on law on air pollution. This will follow the important decision made from CPC Central Committee to make sure a smooth implementation for law on air pollution. We devote our attention to address issues that concern our people. Chairman Li Zhanshu is the leader for this law enforcement work. During the law enforcement supervision, relevant leaders lead 4 working committees and visited 8 provinces for the supervision. At the same time, they also delegate the work to 23 regions for self-check. It is fair to say that we have strengthening our efforts for the law enforcement supervision, and the efficacy is higher than previous supervision. Personally, I attended the supervision work in 3 groups, Shanxi, Hebei, and Shandong province. From my perspective, I want to mention 4 points. First, we studied the important guidance from General Secretary Xi Jinping on ecological protection, and we will fully implement decisions from the CPC Central Committee. With strong leadership, we continue to spread out the important thinkings from General Secretary Xi Jinping and call for efforts from all localities to implement the guidance from the CPC Central Committee. Second, this time we carry out a strict law enforcement supervision, meaning that the law enforcement should be strict. At the same time, we also provide strict supervisions over the law enforcement. We will clarify the scope for the law enforcement, and we strictly follow the procedures according to the regulation. We will avoid any delay and misconduct for the law enforcement. And this time, supervision is result-oriented. We dare to deal with all the toughest issues. For key areas, key sectors, we will conduct comprehensive checks. We will also carry out random inspections for those key areas for better ratification. Fourth, this time, we are using some innovative measures to improve the tangible results for the supervision. As I have just mentioned, we are using a variety of ways for the supervision, including the random inspections, seminars at all levels of government entities, etc. As the journalist just talked about the random inspection, during the supervision, we have conducted random inspections to 38 enterprises from 12 cities. There are 5 features for the random inspection. First of all, we have a dedicated inspection team to conduct the work. The team was comprised from the Standing Committee and the NPC members. And also we have some representatives from the local NPC Standing Committee and also some officials from the local environmental protection commissions. All of them will provide oversight for the supervision and the random inspection. Second, we will select the key areas for the random inspection. First of all, we will gather some information from the local governments and we will identify the key areas for inspection. Third, as we all say that it is a random inspection, we will not issue early notice to the enterprises, and we will also not give notice to the local government. And we will directly go to the site. When we gather some evidence, we will provide those data to the local government for environmental protection. And all the issues will be dealt in accordance to the regulations and laws. For any issues we identified, we will ask the local environmental protection bureau to process those issues. And these companies will correct their wrongdoings with the support of the local environmental protection institute. Fifth, we will make good use of the results. And also we will carry out an in-depth analysis for the inspection. All of these issues will be included in a standing committee's report. By doing that, we can better push forward for the law enforcement of the supervision. As of now, through the random inspection, it can improve our efficiency to identify the problem and address the problem. Currently, all the 38 issues that has been reported from 22 regions has been carefully handled.
达到了
For the supervision on the law
这
enforcement
个
on
征
air
早
pollution,
找准问题
from the
抓住
early
问题
stage of identifying the
解决问题的
problem,
效果。
addressing the problem,
到
and
目前
carrying
呢
out，an
这
in-depth
个
plan,
22个单位
I would
企业
say it was
查
quite
找
a
的
success.
38个问题都依法得到了解决。
And we can also see
从
the NPC Standing Committee have made positive contribution to defend our blue
这次执法
sky.
检查从检查、审
This
议、
endeavor also to provide a role model for the law enforcement supervision for the
一直到
NPC.
今年2
Thank
月
you.
国务院对执法检查的整改意见进行反馈，整个的一个过程可以看到常委会的执法检查对打好蓝田保卫战起到了积极的作用，同时也为我们人大依法监督提供了一个典型的范本。谢谢大家。